Howdy folks, how are y'all doing? My name is Reese, and welcome back to the Minecraft 2025 Let's Play Adventure, where this is a beautiful Saturday in August. It is August 23rd, and of course Saturdays are our adventure days, and that means we're going to go on an epic quest, and I've had my mind torn between a couple of different ideas that I had. So obviously, in the previous video, we set up the petting zoo as it kind of was requested by Janko McDooling. I keep wanting to say, oh my goodness, look at that, Janko McJackrabbit. For those of you who are not aware, if you are a channel supporter in the gold tier, you get a critter named after you. And so, of course, Janko McDooling is Janko McJackrabbit. They are the same entity. There he is right over there. He left the comment. But one is the correct name and one is the pet name. We built this here in lieu to possibly building an ark. We're not sure yet. Undetermined, undecided. We'll think on it. But what we were talking about doing was gathering up all of God's little creatures from around the world and having them be inside this here pit in the ground. And I even said in last Saturday's video, was that last Saturday? Was that the Saturday before? What Saturday was that? That we were going to start doing exactly that. That we were going to start rounding up animals. I think that was from last Saturday we went over there. That's right. Gathering up animals from around the world and bringing them here on our adventure days. But we also have another adventure we could partake in. I said we might try to get to the overworld side of our Nether Skull farm over land, which we've never done before. The furthest we've been is probably right along in here. I actually don't know what all of this is or why this is on the map and nothing else is around it. Why is that on the map with nothing else around it? Is that consistent on both maps? What button brings up the other map? Gosh darn it. J, there we go, journey map. So journey map, well, it doesn't have that weird little segment in it, so that's just kind of confusing. Anyway, we've definitely not... Oh, it doesn't even have the floating island. Journey map, what are you doing? What are you doing, Journey Map? Why aren't you keeping up with things? That's quite a journey, and I thought we might fly there and see what we might see along the way. But would that really be... I'll tell you what, let's do that. We're gonna do that. I've decided that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fly over there and see what we see along the way. Maybe we bring a critter back, maybe we don't. But the reason we're gonna go ahead and do that is because I want to find out definitively, one way or the other. Gosh, there's a lot of baked potatoes in here. I've got the food hopper going here with just a bunch of food that needs to be cooked up, and it just keeps getting filled up with potatoes. I don't know what to do. There's so many gosh darn potatoes. But what we need, what was I about to say? Oh yeah, we're gonna find out whether or not this is entertaining. Because on previous expeditions, on previous adventures, I felt like the Adventure Saturday is the weakest of the days. I enjoy Portal Monday, the simplicity of just going up to the roof of the Nether and building a portal. Tuesday's project days, we get a lot of stuff done. Slay the Dragon Wednesday. Every Wednesday, we kill the dragon in a different kind of way. Put it off till Thursday. They've all been a banger so far. Fan Friday. We've done some cool stuff for Fan Friday. Adventure Saturday is almost always, with the exception of last week, which I did forget, to be fair. You know, we went over there and explored someone's house. We're still not quite sure who. The server's a big place. Who knows what's going on out there? But with the exception, like the other two, like one we went straight south. We found nothing interesting happened. Oh, that was the first one. The second Adventure Saturday, we went up north. We came back with chickens. I just don't know if this is a good format for Saturdays. We might need to find a different theme. And if it is actually just going down to say that, you know what, we're doing Animal Collection Saturdays, I'm down for it. I'll do it. That's fine. Am I even pointed in the right direction? Actually, yeah, pretty much spot on. It's a big splotch, though, down there, and it looks like we might actually kind of miss it, and that's okay. You know? If we go straight up, and we just go up as high as the game will allow, or at least as high up as is practical, we can then tilt ourselves down and get quite a bit of speed. Does the minimap potentially have, yeah, okay. We're at 694. Looks like we gain about 64 blocks every time we do one of these. Let's go up to 1,000 blocks high. There we go. And then we'll tilt ourselves down, and we'll start heading off in that direction. Now, what's interesting is I'm pretty sure that is where the swamp shack is. And I think we've just barely gone over there to those ice spikes. which is fun. And then there's the ocean up there to the north that is just full of coral reefs. Like, the whole ocean is a coral reef, and you can kind of tell that from up here. But where we're trying to go, and we're actually going to go up a little bit higher now. Wait a minute. Oh, son of a gun. There's a ship beneath us. I just noticed it on the mini-map. Having the mini-map open might be a bit of a hack. I'll tell you what. We'll fly lower on the way back. How about that? On the way back, we'll fly lower, and we'll maybe look at that. I mean, we might have been to that one as well. We've not gone that far before. It kind of looks like the game is frozen, really, with how far up we are. Look how slow things are moving beneath us. So yeah, in the sort of center, if you look at the music note and look straight up, that is the interesting mountain, using the term loosely here, that is located next to the swamp swamp. And that is the... How did we get there? Did we already have the elytra when we went to the swamp shack for the first time? Because I don't know how I would have found that otherwise. That feels like a journey that I don't... Maybe we did take it via boat. I'm not sure how long ago that was. Also, I remember all of this over here. It looks so far away with distant horizons, doesn't it? But look at the ice spires down below, and the way it's got the massive mushroom island in the middle. I always thought that was an interesting biome. How are we doing in terms of distance? Oh. Okay, well, I've slightly deviated course, and now it looks like we're going to zoom past it. Is this the snow mountain where the portal is? That would explain... Yeah, that's what that is. So we got a portal in the snow mountain there, and that's why that was loaded in, because we went out of it before. Okay. So this place might not be as far past all of this as I sort of assumed it would be. We could have actually kickstarted our journey by going through the portal in that mountain that is just about to go out of sight. But we're going to slightly alter course again. We're going to see whether or not... Ooh, no, we're still on a course to mess. Slightly more that direction. It goes to show you tiny changes. Tiny little deviations add up. And there we go. Like a little bit more and we should be closer to the angle that we want. Now I'm expecting Distant Horizons to do its thing, but it's going very slowly. So if it is distant horizoning, it's not doing so in a... Oh, there we go. Now is that the chunk we're headed toward? It would make sense that Distant Horizons would already have that one ready to go because we've been there, you know? I think that might in fact be the case. It looks a little bit too far to the left, or I guess the south, but we'll find... Is this good? Is this good content? This is good. Is this thrilling? I like that the map data is filling in as we go. The map data is filling in. If I hit... There we go. We bring up the mini-map. You can watch, like, actual real-life chunks... Not, well, but you know, in-game chunks are being generated beneath us. Distant Horizons is having a rough go of things, though. It is not getting this done. Bless it, it's trying to generate a bunch of chunks right now, and it is still running on an M4 Mac Mini, because I have yet to move it over to the hardware that I specifically bought to run Minecraft servers. I'm awful. Time management is not my speciality. Cool, so we've got like a little village there in the snow. We've got a pillager hut beneath us, and we should be coming up on very soon what we're here for. I don't know what that random chunk is on the left side of the screen. I've got no clue at all. This was probably a mistake to fly this high, I'm starting to realize. But I am getting those vibes again of sailing across the endless cloud sea in my favorite video game of all time, possibly Xenoblade Chronicles 2. So I'm having a great time from that perspective. I love the world of All Rust. I think that might be one of my favorite things about... Oh, hold on. Is that the portal over there? I think is that the underground portion of the portal? That's our missing underground portal right there. I'm pretty sure. With, like, the slight purple glow? No, it's not. Nope, I should not have deviated course. I have no idea what that was. It is not what I thought it was going to end up being. That's okay. We're close now. We're about to close this gap here. Boom. Is it down there? Oh, here we go. It should be, like, right... Oh, yeah, right there. We did it. Okay, we did the overland route. And if you're wondering... Oh, that's fun. I wonder if any more have escaped and ended up down here. No, but apparently some have died here? Or at least their items have dropped. I have no explanation for that. What is this? There's a cave next door. What? Oh, I thought that was a tree for like a split second. I thought that was the thought that was the trunk as I was coming around the corner. That was the trunk. And those were white leaves. And I can see now that that is clearly not what is happening here. But this is a cool little cave. It goes quite deep, but we're not equipped to explore that deep at the moment. Woohoo! I did want to see if I could figure out where exactly our portal was underground, because I don't remember where we came up at relative to the portal. I feel like it was around in here, but we like dug a hole out and everything. Oh, you know what? It just occurred to me is that we probably could in fact use the mini map, or I guess the big map, to find it, right? I didn't think about that before, but if we enable cave mode and we go with full, okay, well maybe that's not helpful. Cave mode layered? What is beneath us right now? Is that just is that a series of minecart tunnels? Those were there as well. We need to go deep, like right around the beginning of the negatives, and we're looking for like portal. Yeah, no, you know what? First off, there's a lot under here, and that's kind of crazy. Oh my gosh, it's very extensive. There's a lot under here, but also I think maybe I was nuts to think that we would be able to just like find a portal by what? Looking at like the top of blocks and be like, oh, that one right there is 3 obsidian next to each other. I guess it would be how wide the traditional Minecraft portal is 4 wide, isn't it? So yeah, no, we're not finding that like this. What if I set it to auto and then we go underwater? I could probably just look at the video now that I think about it and use like video's information to determine where it is. I guess I didn't have the mini-map open at the time, but I probably at some point saw the... Or we could just go back to the nether and go back through the portal. That would have been the faster thing to do. I did go hunting for squids between episodes, after we discovered in Thursday's video that we could make quite a bit of money off of selling ink. I was like, let's go hunt some squid. And it's very annoying, because they swim away from you at breakneck speeds. And you kind of got to just whack them and then come back to them a bit later. Oh, hello. Oh, zombie villager. We need to carry around cure for zombie villagerism. Is that the same zombie villager that was here before? There was a zombie villager here before. I mean, it's probably not the same one. But it's weird that there's another one. Yeah. Oh. Alright, let's have a quick inspection of what we missed, because we couldn't see the ground, and we'll see whether or not there's anything interesting on our way home that we might want to go and investigate. Well, there's obviously the Pillager Outpost. And this is a large one. It's got some tents. There might be some allays there. Never did find that one missing allay, at least not yet. Hopefully someday. There's a village over here that we might want to go look at. It's got something green, which is intriguing. Big portal on the way. We can go look at that. And then somewhere along in here, probably across the ocean here, we located a ship that we almost landed to look at. Right along in here. No, that's a tiny little village. That could be intriguing. There's the ship. Yeah. Okay. Those are the sort of interesting places we might want to stop and inspect. This is all. I thought this was also a village, but it's not. It's just a weird little hook. Set a temporary waypoint. And then can I set more than one? Yes, I can. So we can set temporary waypoint. Heavens, what's happening? Oh, heavens, sir. At least it wasn't a creeper. But where did it come from? This is probably an unsafe place for me to be right now, just staring at a map. That's okay, though. We're going to keep going with it. Another temporary waypoint right there. And then we want to have a look at the weird little village that we found. And actually, another one right there. Another little portal. Set a waypoint there. Set a waypoint here. And then finally at the boat. And you know what I forgot to do? Was I forgot to get some uniquely colored torches, which is something we talked about doing so that we could mark places that we've been before and know in the future. I think we were talking about using the green copper torches. Those aren't out yet, but we could also use soul torches, because those are not in the game as of yet. So we're not going to be able to do that. Or, sorry, wait, what? Hold on. Those do not spawn naturally. There are no copper torches yet, is what I was trying to say. But we should probably go below the cloud layer, just in case we miss anything. The blue soul torches are, and we can use those. But we don't have any. So we're just going to use regular torches, I guess. And while I'm still not very good at the thing where you, like, dip a little bit, and then go up a little bit, and you can technically fly forever, I am going to try to conserve the remainder of our rockets by at least giving it a go, and quitting when necessary. So our first destination is straight ahead. It is going to be the Pillager Outpost, and a decision must be made right now about how we're going to approach it. And I guess I'm going to go from the bottom up, which is not how we've been doing them. We've been doing them a little bit differently, just landing on the top and taking what's ours by right of... Is there anyone here? There's definitely a Lays. There's no bad guys. Hello? You know what? We did a server reboot. Difficulty is hard. Maybe they don't like the rain. I suppose that's possible. Just, if not a little bit unexpected. I suppose we could also be, like, marking this as we go. If we wanted to. I don't know if mobs will normally spawn inside of here, aside from the pillagers. But if we add a little bit of light, it'll definitely prevent it. One way or the other. So, yeah. There's no one here and nothing of interest. I can also sort the chests, which is a good sign that I've been here before. I'm gonna leave behind a stone sword for whoever comes across this place next. Yeah, it's possible I've been here before, but it doesn't really explain why there's no pillagers. Oh, there we go. Thank goodness. I was starting to think there was no one here. It was getting a little lonely. Okay. We're leaving now. We're also going to leave the allays. We have plenty of allays at home. And if we need to, we can just... Did I put that there? Have I been here? No, there's another one over there. Okay. This just must be how they live their lives. I say it's fine. And there's a bunch of monsters right across that way there that are coming to get me now. If I can, before they get here, remove that waypoint. Confirm delete. And then we're going to have to, like, give a defense on this hill. Stand our ground. The next one we're heading to is the orange one, right over there. So up we go, and away from danger. And this looks like a lovely... Now, wait a minute. What are these houses? Is that a donkey? Oh, gosh, there's so many... Wait a minute. What is that guy? What are these? Hold on a minute. Oh, they're strays. Now, I think we've seen strays before. I don't... Are these unique to snowy biomes? Have we seen strays before? Am I imagining that? Oh, no. I'm sorry about this zombie villager. I really am. Oh, no. Well, now we know that gold armor beat whatever that other guy was wearing. These guys are freaky, man. Do they have unique drops? They do. They drop arrows of slowness. Oh, I didn't even notice. Oh, yeah. Look at this place. It's littered in them. Very odd. Very, very odd. Okay, it's strays, everyone. Now you know. And we got some chainmail shirt, and I see the creeper. Trust me, I see the creeper. There we go. Exactly what I wanted. Perfectly executed. Definitely not unintentional. You're not a donkey. You're a majestic horse. Okay, watch this. No! I was trying. I just couldn't hit him. I was trying really hard. It's a shame, because I'm normally so good at it, too. One more time before we head into the lovely little village. I'm going to prove my worth here. Watch this. There you go, see? That's how you do it. You just gotta not panic. And look, we found our first snowy pig! I mean, we could just go ahead and bring it back with us, but it might be a bit of a journey. And I don't even know if there's a route by sea. There could be. What we might have to end up doing is just creating a bunch of portals. You know what would actually... That would be the easiest thing. Grab the coordinates of this place, which are currently displayed on screen, and then set up a portal on the roof of the Nether that'll take us here, and then we can very easily bring... Look, we got the pigs, we got the cows, we just bring them right on home with us. I wish I had a carrot to offer, because I don't think the pigs are going to care about potatoes. They definitely don't, especially not the baked variety. But now we know. Now we know these are here. We got the cords on screen, so that's handy. Oh, there's so many of the creatures here as well that we want to capture and take back with us. This is great. This is grand. These are beautiful houses, too. I didn't know Minecraft had houses like this in it. I like that all the different biome villages have differently built houses. Hi there. Empty maps. Interesting. Very interesting. Thank you. This is an igloo. What goes on around here, huh? Ooh. I have an unhealthy obsession with collecting saddles, so I'm gonna go ahead and take that. You know what? No one's ever coming back here. If someone joins this server and they need a saddle, they know who to call. Wow, what have you got? Nothing good. He's got quite the setup in there, though. I'll give him that. He's got quite the setup. And what happens in here? Oh, a leather worker. Whoa, I always forget you can get dyed leather. That's so cool. Okay, thank you so much. You have a lovely village. A lovely bunch of people live here. Love you all. Appreciate you all. I'll be going now. I'm gonna go ahead and remove that waypoint. Well, I mean, we'll leave that waypoint there, because in the future we're gonna need to find our way back here, because this is gonna be the easiest place in the world to get all of the cold cows and pigs that we could possibly want. If I thought to bring obsidian, which I don't know, wasn't there some obsidian in a chest back there? What we could have done was go ahead and set up a portal now, and then instead of going through it later, go through the roof of the nether, and then it'll connect up to here. Oh, why don't we carry around obsidian? Would have been such a good idea. Well, maybe on this next stop here, at this sort of teal-colored X, we can break down enough obsidian to do exactly that. We can build a portal, and then we just have to remember that in the future. Is that a floating island, or is that like a top of a mountain? It's hard for me to tell. It'll be more clear later on, I'm sure. Wait, is that just the mountain? Is that just... Yeah, because there's the... Yeah. Okay, so we're just immediately, we are already back in familiar territory. We are in explored realms. But we've clearly not been here before, right? Because, ow. I was going to say we'd remember it, but clearly we wouldn't. Why are there so many lodestones? I like that bell. I'm going to take that bell. I don't think you can manufacture the bell, which is a shame. Start collecting me this obsidian, and we are absolutely bringing it back with us. Uh-oh. Ooh. Risky maneuvers here. Let's get rid of all of that lava. We have a bucket of water inside of here for this exact purpose. Goodbye, problems. The filth of Saruman is washing away. So you can put a Lord of the Rings reference in anything. So that's 10, which is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The literal minimum you need for a portal. But now we have all of this down here as well. My only concern is there lava underneath it? Probably shouldn't find out by digging that direction when I'm already in a hole that I can't get out of, but here we go. Looks like we're in the clear. You'll know how Netflix is making a Minecraft show that is, as far as I can tell, unrelated to the Minecraft movie that I've still not actually watched. Is there any chance... I never... You know what? The question I was about to ask, I immediately knew the answer to. I guess what I should say is, whatever it is, I wish it wasn't that, and it was just a well-produced continuation of Shadow of Israfel. Imagine if the trailer drops for the Minecraft show on Netflix, and what you hear is, "Agoo!" Oh my gosh. "Old woman, I demand your finest bacon." I want that. I want Old Peculiar. I want to find out what happened to Daisy. Ugh. Come on now, people. I remember they did a parody series called Shadow of Isra Pony, where they did Tekkit, but it was, I believe it was the Technic SMP, but it was My Little Pony themed. They were all ponies for some reason. And when that ended, called Shadow of Isra Pony, I remember this comment well. Someone was like, finally they're done with this kids game, they can get back to World of Warcraft. Because they used to be a World of Warcraft channel. Which is just the funniest thing in the world to think about. Also, I feel so bad for that person. Because I guess they felt like they lost their favorite World of Warcraft creator. And, buddy, they did not go back to World of Warcraft. That was before the actual Tekkit series that ended up dominating YouTube for the better part of a year. Ended up with all the Christmas... Was that the first ever Christmas streams that they did? Was that the first time we ever got the Jingle Jam? I believe that it was. Alright, we are going to take refuge in someone's house and sleep in their bed. Oh my god, can you not? While you got company over? Oh no, not with me either, please. So uncomfortable feeling after that. Goodness me, no respect.
But Reese, you broke into their house,
Listen, I didn't ask for your opinion on the subject, alright? It's not wanted. So we'll go ahead and set up a portal in the traditional fashion, using gold for our corner pieces naturally. There we are. We'll grab the quartz from it. Then we will light it up and not go through it, because we want to make sure we get it on the roof of the nether. I'm also going to take the opportunity to throw down stuff and fill it with stuff. That ought to get it done. All right. Tuck all of that back away inside of here. Get our red, white, and blue back in order. Nice! We're ready to come back here in the future now and collect all of the snowy creatures. And with that, we can take the teal waypoint away and head on. This place looks weird. I think it's just because of that strip of sand, but I don't think that's really worth investigating so much. We're off now to, oh my goodness, quite the journey to the blue one. Which, the thing with the blue one is, it is again within known territory. We've been to the mountain right kind of ahead of us and slightly, right there, I can just look at it. We've been to that mountain, or that one, they're right next to each other. Basically, they're twin mountains, I guess. We've been to this, the Swamp Shack is down there. We could take the Swamp Shack route home and be there lickety-split. I think we've even explored that ship down there, possibly. Although I'm just now noticing it. But I think we have. I'm pretty sure we have. I mean, we're going to go down there just in case. Because, gosh darn it, you know, leaves no stone unturned. But I'm almost certain. I keep forgetting to leave behind torches as well to the last couple of places we've been through at this point. Okay, we're going to go ahead and just, before I forget about it, apparently I put my torches away. Big buffoon maneuver on my part. Big buffoon maneuver. But there we go. And we're going to go ahead and just throw this up here, just preemptively. Because we're assuming that aside from this dolphin that is, I mean, surprising to see inside of here. Yeah. No, we don't need these things. If there was anything useful, it would probably be a treasure map, and I assume I would have already gotten that. Oh! Oh! What? Wait, what? Wait, what? Beg pardon? Is there a skeleton down here? Oh my gosh, there is! Wild! Absolutely wild! Oh, there's a buried treasure map here. So this place is underwater. How did he get down here? I'm confused. Also, I don't think we have a compass. I mean, we don't need one either, but I don't think we have one. Oh, I didn't mean to open it, but I guess it's already open. I guess we're going treasure hunting now. Wait, what? Sorry. Hold on, we're going that way. We need to go this way. There we go. Wait, hold on. Is the treasure, like, at the boat? I mean, it's not far off from it. Hold on. Have we been here? But is this treasure we've gotten before? Because why else is this here like this? Did I dig that up? Is it 9-9? Is that right? Am I remembering correctly? It is 9-9. Oh, buddy! This was actually loaded. What we want is the heart of the sea. But this is actually a really good one. Water breathing and everything. I'll tell you what, you know how sometimes you get them and there's multiple different maps to the same one? I'm gonna go ahead and cover that back up. I'm gonna leave that down there. Actually, you know what I'm really gonna do? Hold on, let me I've changed my mind. I'm taking everything. And I'm going to leave a bone. I'm awful. 3 marks left. Let's get flying. Also, there's a portal right there. This is the mountain. The Swiss cheese mountain, I think we've dubbed it. Swamp Shack should be right around this corner, right there. Oh, is that another ship right there? I believe that it is. Well, well. The things we find when we explore, eh? A little apprehensive about just walking in here now. After the incident with the, Well, did everyone see that? Looked like a fishtail or something. Now, if you're taking me to the exact same place, buried treasure map, so help me. It is not, which is exciting. It's taking me right along into here. Right here? Okay. Another Heart of the Sea is great. Golden iron, sure. More potions of water breathing. Look, we're taking everything. We're gonna leave a bone. It's our calling card, and maybe also we'll give them the decency of putting up a torch as well. Speaking of, wait a minute, hold on. I forgot yet again. Gotta mark this territory. Hey, look, you can see the old creeper egg. And the spiky mountains. What on earth is that? That caught my attention. Whoa, buddy. Are you kidding me? Wait, what? No, wait a minute, no! No! Oh, no! Oh, no.